Welcome to the Connector Podcast, an ongoing conversation connecting fintechs, banks, and regulators worldwide. Join CEO and founder Koen Vanderhoydonk as you learn more about the latest available trends and solutions in the market. This episode is proudly sponsored by
the Trends Investment Summit 2023.
Welcome to the Connector Podcast, live from the Investment Summit in Brussels. And I have a Danish friend with me, but I know I'm not saying it completely right. Crispin, welcome to the show.
Hi, Koen. Thank you so much for inviting me to your mobile podcast studio. It's a pleasure to be here.
Oh, likewise. But you're from Denmark, but you're not, right?
That's true. We're based in Denmark. We're a Danish company, but I'm British, but I'm also Danish. I have dual nationality.
Excellent, excellent. Can you tell me a little bit more about the company you work for, Performativ?
Absolutely, it'd be a pleasure. So Performativ is, we believe, the market-leading SaaS-based wealth management software. We were put together when basically the company was formed because a number of years ago we were working at a wealth manager. We tried to find a solution to solve all our operational problems, but we couldn't find it, so we left the wealth manager and built it ourselves.
Interesting. And when you say there were a couple of problems that you could not resolve, that were not resolved before.
Yeah.
Which are those problems? Can you elaborate a little bit on that?
Sure. We wanted and we couldn't understand why we couldn't find a platform that was a bit like sort of creating a Facebook profile. We wanted something that would give us the opportunity to consolidate data from multiple custodians in a really intelligent way, and utilizing machine learning and AI to take away all of that operational cost from us. We didn't want any IT on our own premises. We wanted to just plug in and get a solution out of the box. We wanted to make sure that it was the latest technology. It was fast. It was easy to use. That we could benefit from a global market data license, and most of all, and most importantly, it needed a low cost of ownership. We needed to be able to afford it. We weren't a very big wealth manager. We went out, we searched the market, we couldn't find one, so Performativ was born.
Excellent. And when you say Performativ was born, what has been the roadmap up till the moment you were born, up till today?
Sure. Our two co-founders started the company about 3 years ago. The one of the co-founders used to be he's now the CTO. He was head of technology head of engineering at Goldman Sachs Wealth, and we spent 2.5 years with a team of developers building the product that we wanted when we were at a wealth management shop, and then we've spent the last 6 months really taking it out to market and sort of testing it on the market.
And as far as I hear, those tests have been extremely successful.
We've exceeded, in all honesty, all of our dreams and hopes, and the traction that we've gained in Scandinavia has been overwhelming, and we are in 4 or 5 digit growth, which of course you often are when you're a startup. But we're fiercely onboarding customers and getting great traction and a really positive response.
Nice. The fact that you're here at the summit, the Benelux Summit, what does that mean for you? Does that mean you have an international growth path by nature?
It's absolutely. We're down here because after the traction and the success that we were experiencing in Scandinavia, we wanted to explore new markets, and we felt that Benelux was a great place for us to go. And I'm happy to announce that we've already onboarded our first Belgian client. So we're already.
Congratulations!
Thank you very much. It's we're excited and looking forward to meeting lots more Belgian IFAs, wealth managers, multifamily offices. It's going to be an exciting journey.
Excellent. And what has been your reason why to land first in the Benelux, or is it just a general landing into Europe? How could we see that?
It's interesting. I think we realized quite early on that we're geography agnostic. So in a sense that we can go anywhere. Our we're connected to over 400 custodians across the whole of Europe, so we could choose anywhere. And to some degree, we've come into Benelux because we feel that it's an area that and a region that will welcome us in terms of technology, has a need for this technology, and let's see. First indications are really positive that it was a good choice to come down here, but time will tell, and yeah.
Like everything in life. What was particularly interesting about the Netherlands is that the Netherlands was the first country that rubber stamped AWS as a SaaS provider for banks. So I know that you guys running on AWS.
We're on AWS, yes. I didn't know that little gem of information, Koen, so thank you very much for that.
You're welcome. Hey, but I think that the challenge, would be in Europe is we all say it's a single market. Well, it's the regulator who's saying that, but we all know that there are cultural differences and little changes in market practices. How would you deal with that at Performativ?
I think that's really interesting, and you're right. There are market differences, but actually even within markets themselves that, I think when I heard someone say the other day, when you know one family office, you know one family office, and and they're all different, and all of our clients actually that we have at the moment have their idiosyncrasies and require some new functionality for us to build. And I think the same goes for new markets. But what's interesting with Performativ is I think we've got the core product down. We've got a really powerful engine that's sucking in and reconciling custodian data. And we've got a really powerful app to report that data through. And a great app for the asset owner to get a wonderful digital experience. And I think with that core in place, and then our ability to develop and change, we do between 10 and 15 releases of new functionality a month.
Wow.
And we can move really fast, and we're learning in Benelux and in Belgium specifically right now with our new client, and we're building fast the stuff that's needed for that specific market, and we will do the same elsewhere.
Well, you are a specialist in everything that has to do with wealth tech, but maybe you can explain to the audience, what is the difference between an asset manager, a wealth manager, and a family office?
Koen, that's a difficult question. And what I learn is
only tricky questions on this podcast.
Also, on that, one person's definition of that is very much different to the next person's. What I see is an asset manager is managing the money within a fund, and with investors investing within that fund. But it's the manager's responsibility to be sort of the manufacturing part of the business. And then a wealth manager is facing individuals and has a more holistic view of someone's someone or some company's complete wealth. And then we get into single family offices and multi-family offices, multi being a opportunity to achieve economies of scale with multi-family offices as opposed to.
What would you define as the biggest challenges within the clients that you serve at the moment when you meet them?
Biggest challenges, I think it's biggest challenges for us are prizing away our potential client from the sort of bag of bones IT setup that they might have at the moment that they know is killing them, that they know is incredibly expensive to run, but you need a really sort of proactive mindset and to embrace the fact that actually your wealth management software can be like your Facebook profile. It really can be that simple.
Yeah. And you're here now today at the Investment Summit. Did you come with certain objectives in mind? Did you come with anything that you wanted to learn? And have you learned that already, or have you seen that?
I think we come with an open mind, and we come with an objective to learn, and of course we want to meet prospective clients, and we want to ultimately we want more Belgian and more Benelux clients. But we've come with an open mind, and met some interesting people that seem to be very very impressed with what we've done so far, and we've had a very successful Trends Investment Summit, and looking forward to following up on all those leads that we've got while we've been here.
Brilliant, and nice to hear that. Then it leads me to my last question. It's a very straightforward one. If people want to get in touch with you, how would they get in touch with you?
Sure, they can visit us on our website, Performativ with no E, so that's performativ.com. Alternatively, they can reach out to me directly. They would be more than welcome. On LinkedIn, perhaps. Crispin Rolt, Rolt, is my surname.
Brilliant.
Otherwise, Koen, I'm sure that you gladly put people into
Oh, yeah,
contact.
I'm happy to connect. Well, Crispin, it was a pleasure to have you on the podcast.
Thank you very much, Koen. It was it was super fun.
Excellent. Thank you very much also to the audience. And as you already know by now, more news on FinTech to come in our next podcast. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening to another episode of the Connector Podcast. To connect and keep up to date with all the latest, head over to www.jointheconnector.com or hit subscribe via your podcast streaming platform.